Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Exploring Fiction. If you've been around the channel before, you may have realized that intro was a little different. You might be thinking, what's going on? What's this video even about? Well, let me explain. After some reflection, I've decided to do a bit of a channel rebrand. There are two main reasons for this that I'm going to discuss in just a moment, but before we dive deeper, just know this. Exploring Fiction isn't going anywhere. In fact, it's just getting started. Since the inception of this channel, I've been using the pseudonym of W.R. Wilder to identify myself in all my videos and create a sort of brand as a whole here on YouTube. As time went on, I realized that this pseudonym was not really to my liking for multiple reasons I won't get into. I believe that at this point in my YouTube and writing ventures, I'm not too far along to make a change without facing too harsh of consequences or negatively altering my standing in some way. So, I would rather make the change now than risk doing it when my following is greater and there is more to lose. Though it may be a bit of a risk, from here on out I'm dropping my previous name and moving ahead with a different name that's more casual and less outlandish. This name? Russell A. Wells, or just Russell Wells. So, as you can probably tell, this isn't really much more than a surface level change, and people who are completely new to my channel from here on out won't even know any better. However, I felt like I should make as many people aware of it as possible, especially those of you who've been around a while, so I don't cause too much confusion. The second change is a bit deeper than just dropping an unwanted pseudonym. While I know most people say the first 1,000 subscribers are the hardest to obtain, I think I've been stifling my own growth here on YouTube by not finding a niche. The entirety of geek culture can technically count as a niche, but I believe that's still too broad, and that's what I've been focusing on so far since I started my channel. My videos didn't really have any continuity to them, but were made merely on a whim if I decided I wanted to talk about something at any given time. Tangentially, I can and will be putting much more effort and thought into my videos. Not that I didn't before, but I believe I can be doing so much better for both myself and for all of you. You might be wondering, if I'm going to narrow my niche, what exactly am I going to cover on this channel? Instead of sporadic and mostly unrelated videos involving any and all things geeky, this channel will now be focused on character analyses, reviews, and lore, mainly involving books from the fantasy genre, mafia movies and shows, and occasionally comics like the Rippaverse. These videos are going to have tighter scripts, better audio and visuals, and most of all, more substance. I owe it to you, and I owe it to me, so I hope you stick around for the ride. If you've liked what you've heard so far, I have great news. I now have an official website, russellawellsauthor.com. Even if you don't like what you've heard, you may want to check it out. It's the official home for everything I do outside of my YouTube channel. I'll even be making blog posts over certain topics that didn't make the cut as official videos. For example, I wrote up a review of the movie Blue Beetle as my first post. Also, the website will contain exclusive fiction written by me. My debut short story, The Checkered Cloak, is out now on my website, free to read. And while you're there, subscribe to my mailing list to stay updated on everything I'm doing, from video projects to fiction writing. You'll even get free exclusive content when you sign up. So, for those of you who are watching this and have been subscribed to my YouTube channel for some time, just think. You're now part of a very small group that was here at this channel in its original days before this sort of soft rebrand. And to you, most of all, I want to say thank you. You showed me that there are people out there who are willing and ready to listen to me talk about my interests, even if my early videos were crude and unpolished, which they were. I hope this update makes you more excited than upset, but if the latter is the case, I certainly understand. To everyone watching who isn't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Like I said, we're just getting started. Exploring Fiction isn't going anywhere, and though there are going to be some changes made around the channel, which you might have already noticed, don't be alarmed or confused. It's only up from here. So guys, that's all for my little update about the rebranding of the channel. Leave a comment and let me know what you think below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. So subscribe if you're new here. I'd love to have you. And go ahead and check out my website, russellawellsauthor.com. On the site, you'll be able to find original, exclusive fiction writing by me, as well as blog posts about topics that might have been videos in the past, but now I'm relegating to my website exclusively. So if that sounds good to you, take a look. I highly recommend. And while you're there, sign up for my mailing list, or you can do so in the description below. That way you can stay up to date on everything I'm doing and be the first to be notified about anything substantial. So, like always, guys, I will see you next time.